Welcome to Speak Peak English. Today, let's practice our listening and speaking skills through a story. Listen carefully. A Love Beyond Words. Emily had always loved reading. She spent her days in her cozy room, lost in stories of faraway places. One sunny afternoon, while sitting on a park bench with her favorite book, she noticed someone new in the neighborhood. It was Alex, a traveler who had just moved in next door. Alex had traveled to many countries and spoke several languages, but English was new to him. He was determined to learn it well. Mrs. Green, the friendly neighbor, saw them both in the park and introduced them. Emily, meet Alex. He's new here and could use a friend who knows the language well. Emily blushed but agreed to help Alex with his English. They decided to meet every afternoon to practice together. Every day, Emily and Alex met in the park. Emily would bring a simple storybook and they would read it together. Alex struggled with some words, but Emily was patient. She explained the meanings and helped him with pronunciation. One day, while reading a story about a brave knight and a princess, Alex stopped. "Emily," he said slowly, "I want to tell you. This story makes me think of us." Emily looked up, surprised. "What do you mean?" she asked. Alex smiled. "You are like the princess, helping me understand this new world of words. And I want to be brave, like the knight, to speak to you in your language." Emily's heart fluttered. She realized that their lessons had become more than just learning English. They were sharing something special. As the weeks passed, Alex's English improved, but so did their friendship. They laughed together, shared stories, and slowly, Emily found herself looking forward to their meetings for more than just the lessons. One evening, as they walked through the park, Alex turned to Emily. "Emily, I want to tell you something important. I've learned many words, but there's one I want to say the most." Emily looked at him, curious. "It's love," Alex said softly. "I love how you've helped me, and I think I love you too." Emily's eyes widened. She had felt the same but was too shy to say it. "Alex," she whispered, "I love you too." From that day on, their English lessons continued, but now they had a new reason to learn. They wrote letters to each other, filled with simple but heartfelt words. They practiced speaking about their dreams and their future together. Emily and Alex realized that love is a language of its own. They didn't need perfect words to understand each other, just a heart full of care and kindness. And as they continued their journey, they knew that their love, just like their English, would grow stronger every day. Now, let's practice our listening and speaking skills with a repeat after me session. Are you ready? Let's begin. A Love Beyond Words. Emily had always loved reading. She spent her days in her cozy room, lost in stories of faraway places. One sunny afternoon, while sitting on a park bench with her favorite book, she noticed someone new in the neighborhood. It was Alex, a traveler who had just moved in next door. Alex had traveled to many countries and spoke several languages, but English was new to him. He was determined to learn it well. Mrs. Green, the friendly neighbor, saw them both in the park and introduced them. Emily, meet Alex. He's new here and could use a friend who knows the language well. Emily blushed but agreed to help Alex with his English. They decided to meet every afternoon to practice together. Every day, Emily and Alex met in the park. Emily would bring a simple storybook and they would read it together. Alex struggled with some words, but Emily was patient. She explained the meanings and helped him with pronunciation. One day, while reading a story about a brave knight and a princess, Alex stopped. "Emily," he said slowly, "I want to tell you. This story makes me think of us." Emily looked up, surprised. "What do you mean?" she asked. Alex smiled. "You are like the princess, helping me understand this new world of words." "And I want to be brave, like the knight, to speak to you in your language." Emily's heart fluttered. She realized that their lessons had become more than just learning English. They were sharing something special. As the weeks passed, Alex's English improved, but so did their friendship. They laughed together, shared stories, and slowly, Emily found herself looking forward to their meetings for more than just the lessons. One evening, as they walked through the park, Alex turned to Emily. "Emily, I want to tell you something important. I've learned many words, but there's one I want to say the most." Emily looked at him, curious. "It's love," Alex said softly. "I love how you've helped me, and I think I love you too." Emily's eyes widened. She had felt the same but was too shy to say it. "Alex," she whispered, "I love you too." From that day on, their English lessons continued, but now they had a new reason to learn. They wrote letters to each other, filled with simple but heartfelt words. They practiced speaking about their dreams and their future together. Emily and Alex realized that love is a language of its own. They didn't need perfect words to understand each other, just a heart full of care and kindness. And as they continued their journey, they knew that their love, just like their English, would grow stronger every day. Thank you for joining us in this listening and speaking practice session. Keep practicing and remember that every word brings you closer to fluency. We'll see you in the next video. Keep up the great work.